That kinda looks like something that would be in a Shin Megami Tensei video game. And if you don't know what that is, I just don't have the time to explain it all. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is my review for Machine Gun Kelly's new album, General Admission. Now, I don't usually check for MGK's music at all, but a lot of you out there were asking for this one, so I had to come through for you, because you guys and girls are the reason that this channel exists in the first place. So if I didn't give you guys what you wanted, what would be the point of doing this? Even though I can't get to every review that you guys asked for, because there's a lot of them out there. But as for this one, MGK is a Bad Boy Records artist who represents Cleveland, and he makes that perfectly clear all over this album, especially on the Cleveland anthem Till I Die, and again on the song Alpha Omega, where he says that he's the first one to blow from out of Cleveland since the Bone Thugs. And he also says on this song that he knows jujitsu, so you don't want to fuck with him. Unless maybe you're a ninja and you can hit him with some of that Black Ranger dancing and fighting style when you just He was actually doing Tae-Bo before Billy Blanks. It's kind of crazy to think about that. Now, going into this album, I wasn't expecting a whole lot because all I've really heard from Machine Gun Kelly are his singles, but he actually has some pretty good content on this album as far as I'm concerned. On the song Everyday, he raps about just the everyday problems that people out there have to deal with, whether they're working all the time or in school, just on that daily grind. Merry-Go-Round deals with a family that gets torn apart because of drugs. And on the song Gone, he gets especially deep, as he raps about how he misses out on a lot of his daughter's life because he's a busy rap star, and he also talks a little bit about his issues with his father on this track. So as you can see, Machine Gun Kelly is not afraid to go deep when it comes to the shit he's talking about on this album, especially when it comes to being honest about his family, because then, on the song called Story of the Stairs, he raps about his estranged mother over some guitar production, so I really appreciate how he kept it honest and kept it real on this album. But to be honest, he does come with a lot of overly typical sounds, styles, and themes on this album, but I guess that was kind of his way of just balancing out the more serious tracks. For just a couple of examples, the songs Eddie Kane, World Series, and Round Here are three trappish bangers with aggressive, thugged out content from Kelly. And then on the song OZ, he raps about ducking the cops while he has an ounce in his pockets. And he pays a little bit of a tribute to Pimp C at the start of his second verse, which I thought was pretty cool. He just flipped one of Pimp C's classic flows. And I like the overall sound of OZ because it has a bit of a smooth and southern vibe to it. And another track that I liked, mostly because of the production, is Therapy. It's just one of those bassy and wavy tracks. And you guys know how I like that wavy shit. Not wavy shit, like what comes out, never mind. But my least favorite track on here by far is easily Bad Motherfucker featuring Kid Rock. This is one of those hybrid hard rock rap tracks, and I've never been into that style really, so if you like that type of sound, you might appreciate this a lot more than I did. But to me it just sounds like some bar fight music. So if you're looking for something to listen to while you just beat someone into submission with a bar stool, this will probably fulfill your purposes, but I don't know why you're beating someone with a bar stool anyway, man. That shit's just kind of crazy. Like, use a steel chair like a normal person. Now, I also wasn't a big fan of the song A Little More, because this one had a soft radio pop type of vibe to it, especially with those female vocals going on throughout the hook. And the conscious content felt a little bit forced at times, and it kind of came across as cliche and corny, but I do appreciate that he was trying to bring some positive messages here, so that was cool, but the track overall fell a little bit flat for me. But at the end of the day, I think this is a decent album because Machine Gun Kelly can definitely flow. I mean, he shows that on the first verse of World Series, especially. And he also brings some quality content and goes deep and gets honest. But his actual rap style just isn't overly interesting to me, and I find the production to be jumbled and unfocused. That's just my opinion, so that's why I give it a 3 out of 5. There's nothing here that's overly memorable, and I'm not going to be coming back to this one, but I see why people like this guy, and I understand the whole MGK thing a little bit more after listening to this. But that's just what I thought about this album. Check it out for yourself and let me know what you think, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.